For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God had chosen thee.
Who is it thee? These 12 tribes of Israel.
To be a special people unto himself.
That's why I said, take black people out of the sports industry. You get a bland sports industry. Take Hispanics out of baseball, soccer. You get nothing.
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
God says we are above everybody else. That's what God says. Because we're supposed to be the best, but we gotta act like the best. Right now, we are not acting like the best. You got niggas that wanna be gangsters. You got young brothers that's 12 years old, 13 years old, smoking weed.
Hey, Shalom Israel. Most High in Christ bless. Why do you subscribe? IUIC New Orleans, subscribe. Go to our YouTube page. Help us to grow. Comment, like, share. What's going on? Make it happen.
We're not out here to tear y'all down because y'all smoke or whatever. We used to do the same thing. Oh, you know you're grown, right? But look, check it out, my brother, because I respect you for coming over here as a man.
We've been together for 14 years straight.
Y'all been together? Are y'all married?
Yeah.
Y'all married? Gotcha.
3 babies, though.
Y'all have 3 babies? Okay. And it's all with the same. All right. That's good. Now watch this. Tobit chapter 6 first. Tobit 7 and verse 14. I want to touch on this topic because y'all believe in marriage? Of course, right? And I know one day you want to get married, right?
I don't really care for it.
Okay, what about you, my brother? One day you want to get married, right?
Yeah, but it ain't no.
It's like we married.
It ain't really no big deal to you.
It's like we married already, so.
I got you. I'm gonna show you why marriage is so important, right?
Ain't no piece of paper about to make a
I know it's important.
I got you.
I understand what you're saying, but it ain't gonna change. Nothing's gonna change.
Everything is accounted
Yeah, other shit like
right here, allergic for
I and I feel that. Now check this out, because we also want you to stay.
Because we married.
Got
It's
you.
the same. It's the same.
Now watch this.
Today than I felt yesterday. That's it. Give me that.
I don't know.
No, verse 14.
People say you get your blessings when you really like get married. But I feel like I've been blessed already. You know.
I got you. Now watch this. Read that.
The book of Tobit, chapter 7 and verse 14.
Come on.
And called Edna, his wife.
Edna who? His wife, right? Now watch this. Read.
And took paper and did write an instrument of covenants.
A marriage paper, it's a covenant. Like for an example, right? If you decide one day to wake up and say, you know what, I'm not really feeling this no more. You out.
I feel you, but that's a whatever.
No, it is a whatever. But I'm just showing you the point is of why the papers is important.
I'm already committed to myself to it.
Okay.
I told that, look, this is me. I told myself, whoever I had kids with, they stuck with me. If I gotta be a clown, just fuck up a clown.
So now I got a
They
question.
stuck with me.
What if you die? What do she get?
I ain't never so what you mean she can't. I don't give a shit what you mean about that.
Like if you die, cause y'all not married, anything you got, she don't get nothing.
Like
Assets, it gets nothing because this is why it says, read this part again. The covenant.
And called Edna, his wife, and took paper and did write an instrument of covenants.
It's a covenant. Marriage is a covenant. You can't just get up and walk away from marriage.
So I guess they were able to with my kids there, right?
If you have it, it will.
That's what I agree with.
Real quick, stay right here. The point he's making, I've had deaths in my family. My father passed, right? When my father passed, what generally happens, the worldly family, the people that's not, this will be your wife, your children, right? So I'm gonna treat it like that's your wife. That's your wife. So if something happens to you, brother, your family that you don't know, that never, I've seen it. My grandfather, he died. My grandmother, she died. And they didn't have stuff in order, didn't have stuff in place. What happened? People you never seen before show up and they well, I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna take that. They couldn't stand them, but they show up. But that's for your wife, because you built that for her. The scripture said that you leave an inheritance for your family. And if it's not in writing, then she gotta fight against them to get what you got for her, because you care about her.
Well, that's his family. It's understandable because my brother just died.
Always the case.
No, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, they'll tell you one thing.
That's saying that situation can't happen.
Right.
But for me, I don't think it happen. I don't got no interest in it.
We always don't think it'll happen.
I don't got no mama, no dad, nothing like that.
Right. But I'm telling you, when it comes to first of the situation,
they not about to pop on like, oh,
they do that.
Surprise.
I'm telling you what black people do. I've seen black people my whole life, and this is what they do. When people die, they show up to get what the hell they can get.
Every black person,
It's not like that. My brother-in-law got shot and killed last night.
I'm saying that if something happened to me right now, God forbid it, but like my mama, my mother ex her. Let me get that. Like they probably don't come to the funeral with my uncles and grandma. They probably don't.
No, they'll probably send some money.
Watch this. Listen to this.
We don't talk like
The book of 1 Timothy chapter 6 and verse 10. For the love of money is the root of all evil.
Money make people, you ever heard people say they do something strange for a piece of change? Money make people do some crazy stuff. Let's say your husband got a life insurance policy, right? And then he put it, let's say he get $1 million policy. Something happened to him and you ain't got it in writing. Bro, I hear what you're saying. Say, oh, they wouldn't do that. Money make people do some crazy stuff.
You gotta know I got it.
It goes to next.
Oh, they'll find out. People, they always find out.
You gotta know somebody that knows. You gotta be realistic about it.
I am. I'm telling you.
So
people. My grandfather died in Texas. People came from California to get his stuff, bro.
Cause you talking to somebody.
I didn't talk to him. They didn't talk to him. They showed up. They said, "Oh, funeral. They hear funeral. They gonna hear about your funeral."
But they know something about their dad.
They gonna say, "Oh,
they know something about him." You feel me?
I feel you, but I'm telling you how to prepare as a man to make sure you know what I'm saying. Like I want to make sure y'all straight. That's why I'm here to make sure you good. It ain't that you know what I'm saying. They gonna do what they gonna do, but you make sure you handle up so when something does happen, y'all straight. Because it's about y'all. Y'all want to leave something for y'all children, and to avoid let's say you don't want your wife and children while she's mourning. In the event that happens, she got to mourn for you, and then she got to worry about them. They coming at her neck. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Come on back up.
Right. So you understand. So check it out. This is why it says it's a covenant. That marriage paper is a covenant. A covenant, that's something that you can't break. Don't break this covenant of marriage. Watch this. Matthew chapter 19 and verse 5. Real quick, because I'm gonna show you why it's important. Because you said if you have kids, it'll go to your kids, right? But she gets nothing. That means your kid's gonna get everything, but actually, according to the Bible, y'all are one. You know what I'm saying? She's supposed to get all of that. And then so happen if she passed, then everything, your kids inherit all of that. That's how the process works. You know what I'm saying? Watch this, check it out, read this.
The book of Matthew chapter 19 and verse 5. And said, for this cause shall man leave father and mother and shall cleave to his wife.
Shall man leave father and mother and cleave to his wife. Read.
They twain shall be one flesh.
And they twain shall be one flesh. So a man is going to leave father and mother and cleave to his wife, and they're going to become one. It's now y'all as one. Y'all is what's important. The marriage is what's important. And it don't take much to get married, right? If you go to the Justice of the Peace, I know oftentimes we think of marriage, we think about you getting on one knee, putting a ring on and all of that. We ain't talking about that kind of marriage. No, we ain't talking about that. We're talking about going to the Justice of the Peace and get that marriage certificate. That's what's gonna connect y'all. And you know what? It's gonna be very hard for y'all to depart after you get that. Why? Because to get a divorce, you looking at 500 plus. So you ain't about to spend, like, man, I know a lot of guys that's like, man, I guess I'll just stay married then. They're not willing to pay that money. But that's a covenant y'all can't break. That's why the papers is so important, because if you die, she can get everything that you got. And that's why y'all need to start working to build.
What would be wrong with it? But nowadays we got that.
Exodus 22:16.
I got you. Watch this. Exodus chapter 22 verse 16. Real quick. What? No, because I want to ask you a question first. I'm going to get that.
That's possible though. Like,
You
14
said,
years in, I was 17.
and what happens
I'm
if...
32.
14 when I met him.
Okay, so watch this. Proverbs 22:3. I got you. Real quick. Watch this, because what happens if y'all don't get married, right? What will happen? What's the worst that come out of it? I got something for you. Watch this. Read.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 22 and verse 3.
Come on.
A prudent man foreseeth evil.
The prudent man foresees the evil. You know what a prudent man is? A wise man. He's going to look ahead to the future. He's not going to worry about right now. Right now, y'all connected. But he's going to look to the future.
The question I asked you, I don't think you understand.
No. I get exactly what you're saying. He's saying, what's evil that going to come out if we don't get married?
No,
if we don't get the kids?
Not with evil. It's not looked at as more like, boy, you try to send this piece of paper. Mm-hmm. Now, without this piece of paper, we still just like somebody with that piece of paper.
Oh, y'all may be well more connected with the people with the piece of paper. That don't make a difference. If that's what you ask? Yeah, y'all may be well more connected than the people with the piece of paper. Because you have a lot of people that's marriages is in turmoil. I 100% agree with that. And y'all don't have the marriage paper, but y'all doing way better. But that covenant, remember that covenant is what's gonna seal it, because that covenant, go back to, matter of fact, Exodus 22:16, like also pulled. Exodus 22:16, I'm gonna show you the law on it,
right,
of what was gonna happen back then. Watch this, read that.
The book of Exodus, chapter 22 and verse 16.
Come on.
And if a man entice a maid that is not betrothed and lie with her.
So you spit game at a maid that's not promised to nobody and you have sex with her, right? Read.
And lie with her, he shall surely endow her to be his wife.
You now have to marry that person.
That's the law.
That was the law on it. Now watch this. If you didn't do that, if you don't marry this sister, this was the law. Watch this, read on.
If her father utterly refused to give,
read it again.
If her father utterly refused to give her unto him.
So now, because back then, you had to go to her father before you even think about having sex. But let's say that didn't even happen that way. You just spit game at it, you got a number, and now y'all had sex. So y'all did it out of order. Now, if her father says, you're not marrying my daughter, watch, what would happen? Read.
He would pay money according to the dowry of virgins.
You had to pay her father because you defiled her, you defiled his daughter. That was the judgment on it. But that goes to prove what? How marriage is so important. Because God said it's important. It's important to our people. Think about it, right? If y'all are married, y'all kids now can look up to marriage.
Examples, yep.
Y'all will be the perfect example of what marriage is. If y'all are married. But what y'all would be teaching y'all kids, well, yeah, we've been together for this. Because I'm going to tell you something. My mama and her boyfriend at the time, they was together for 20 years, never got married, and now they just divorced. So now, out of all of them years, he got a house, he got boats, he got all of that, right? Out of all of them years, of 20 years, she gets nothing.
What club was that at?
That was admit that a lot of people don't even realize they.
I've called her. She hasn't responded. I've called her more than a few times.
With the Zulu Nation, I'm like, what the hell is this? I know nobody know what I'm talking about. You'll leave me on the island by myself. I don't know what the hell Bishop's talking about. That's what y'all do. Then after class, yeah, I knew what you were talking about. I just didn't want to be caught out there. The hell is this? Get on my damn nerves. So read that again, 31.
Because she wasn't married.
That don't got nothing to do with love, though, man. That don't got nothing.
I got you. But that's
stupid to me.
All right, I got you. It's an asset building away. And watch this. I got exactly what you said. Ephesians chapter 5. I got you. Because the Bible teaches us how to deal with each other according to marriage. We have marital laws on how to deal with one another. A lot of marriages don't deal with each other according to God's laws. And that's why it's in turmoil. But if you follow the proper chain and proper protocols with marriage, then your marriage can be successful. And then you will be able to look to get married. Because marriage is not really pushed in our communities like that. But this is why. Watch this. Hold on. Read that. Give me verse 33. Verse 31. Start at verse 31. I got you. Now watch this. Check this out. Read that.
Verse 31.
Come on.
For this cause shall a man leave his father and mother, and shall be joined unto his wife.
So he's repeating what Christ said, right? A man shall leave father and mother and be joined unto his wife. Right? Read.
And they two shall be one flesh.
And y'all shall be one. Read.
This is the great mystery.
This is the great mystery. Why is marriage a mystery? It's hard to find love, right? Because, and I get it, right? You could have a married couple, but they hate each other. They don't really love each other. We're not talking because that marriage, they're not following what God says. We're talking about what God says. That marriage that follows what God says. That's what we're talking about. So that marriage, what God says, it is going to be love there. It is going to be a friendship there. Watch this. Read on.
For this cause shall man leave his father and mother,
Come on.
and shall be joined unto his wife.
Come on.
And they two shall be one flesh.
Read.
This is a great mystery, but I speak concerning Christ and the church.
I'll show you how important it is. Marriage represents Christ and the church. That's how important marriage is. And remember, he said wife, because think about it, right? You have a lot, like if you one day you just wanted to get up and just say, all right, F it. That's a what if situation, like you said before, right? Now she's left with being a baby mama. And I ain't just speaking for you specifically, but that goes on in our community. And that's why you have a lot of
community like that will happen in other communities.
And it may happen in the white, but we ain't concerned about the white community. We concerned about black communities because it's destroyed. It's destroyed. Our people is destroyed. What we tend to do, we like to look at the other people and they say, oh, what about this people? What about that people? But we have to focus on us.
I ain't saying it.
What?
I'm speaking for me. Everybody equal. I ain't no. To be honest, it kind of itches my skin that we saying this. I hate that me. It's me.
All right, blacks and Hispanics and Native Americans. Is that?
All of them. Everybody's one.
Everybody has one.
To me,
I got you. And a lot of our people think that way. Let me ask you a question. You grew up in a Christian church?
I ain't grew up in no church.
You don't grew up in no church, so you just grew up.
I'm saying I ain't with the church, but I'm saying I ain't grow up in no church. Like
I got you. So you went to church before.
I went to church plenty of times.
I got you. Now check it out. I want to show you a few things because why we are continue saying our community is because you see young brothers like that.
Get it,
you get
it, but I just don't.
You don't look at it like that. All right.
I can understand.
I'm gonna show you why we only care about it first, right? And then watch this, Zephaniah 2:1, and then I'm gonna show you what's destroying it and why we have to care about it. Because part of it is smoking.
No, I know what you're saying. I swear I do. I get it. But I'm just telling you about how I feel.
Now I'm gonna show you why. Go to Zephaniah 2:1.
You stand in the shade, bro.
Watch this.
Stand in the shade.
Go to Zephaniah 2:1. You there? Read that.
The book of Zephaniah, chapter 2 and verse 1. Read. Gather yourselves together. Yeah. Gather together, O nation not desired.
It says, O nation not desired. See how you look at, I don't look at it as just black or just this people. Guess what? Your oppressors do. They look at just themselves and they look at you as not desirable. We the only people that think, oh, I don't look at color. I don't look at this right here. I don't look at none of that. We the only people that think like that. In the meanwhile, they the ones that's controlling the jail cells.
Right.
But you looking at people that I have no control over.
I know.
The random average people. The majority of the people that looked out for me is not this color.
Is who? What race?
Isn't it every other race you can think of?
Every other race. So Caucasians, Arabs, Africans, and Mexicans is our people. Mexicans is black people too. Yeah, Mexicans is black. That's why I said blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians. They'll make up the 12 tribes of Israel. Right.
Like when I'm really stuck in the corner and I don't know what the.
And I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you why. Give me that in Isaiah with the poor. Come on, Joseph. Because this is what we have to understand. Us as a people, we have to start focusing in on our community. The other people don't look at it like that. The other people look at us as the enemy. Meanwhile, we look at each other as the enemy. And that's why we focus on us. primarily you see us, we're going to focus on our people because we're trying to help our people. Read.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 32.
Read.
What shall one then answer the messengers of a nation that the Lord had founded, Zion, and the poor of his people?
And the poor of his people. Because guess what? You know why black people, most of the time when you were stuck in the corner, it was other people looking up? Because black people in the same situation you in. How they gonna help you when they in that same situation? So technically, nah, you just went to people that probably had more. But black people in the same situation, we are poor as a people. So we can't necessarily look at it like that. Because I know a lot of our people that think like that. But this is why we have to come together as God's people. I'm going to show you something, Deuteronomy 7 and 6. Because here is the thing. We never was taught this information growing up. We never was taught that we are the best people.
Right.
Black, Hispanic, and Native American, we are the best. We never was taught that. We always was looking. I know you don't.
That's weird to thinking, man.
I got you.
Drew Brees, Tom Brady became the best quarterback, man. You don't got to be a black best quarterback, man.
Hey, facts. I agree with you.
I don't like that.
I agree with you, right? Now, do me a favor. And I'm glad that you mentioned sports. Take black people out the NFL, what do you get?
That's true. I get it, but they don't stop from one of the best.
You gotta, I 100% agree with you. You got a sprinkle of Caucasians that is good in sports. 100%. I'm not disagreeing with that.
Dirt.
I totally agree. Dirk was good. That's not what I'm saying. Eminem was a good rapper. I'm not saying that. But the sprinkle of them is only a sprinkle of them. But who dominates it as a people? Remember, God look at it as a people and not individually. Watch this. Read it.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 6. For thou art an holy people.
He said, thou art an holy people. Read.
Unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee.
It says the Lord thy God has chosen thee. Read.
To be a special people unto himself.
It's talking about one specific group of people. That's why he said the Lord thy God chosen thee.
Right here put a,
very good question.
Right here put a name on.
Hold that, get Deuteronomy 1 and 1. I got you. Watch this. The book of Deuteronomy is written by Moses, right? Let's see who he's talking to in the whole book of Deuteronomy.
Bring it out.
I'm going to show you something real quick. Deuteronomy 1 and 1. Read.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1 and verse 1.
Come on.
These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
To who?
Unto all Israel.
Unto all Israel. This is Israel over here that he's speaking to. Your father was a so-called African American? So you would be from the tribe of Judah. That's the same tribe Christ come from. We are of the nation of Israel. That's our history. The people that's claiming to be us over there in the land, they're not the real people of God. We are the people of God. And this is what we're going to show you. The Lord says, go back to Deuteronomy 7 and 6.
So you say the people that's growing up right now?
The people that's over there right now, and yes, they having babies over there and all of that stuff, they are not the people of God. They are not the original people in that land.
Teach them.
We are the people of God.
Right.
We, the people you see right here in New Orleans East. Huh? That doesn't mean that that you're not the people of God. You know why you're not born there?
It's the same bloodline though.
It's because you was carried away in slavery.
No, I get that part, but it's the same bloodline.
The bloodline of who? The people that's over there in Israel?
Yeah.
Of who bloodline? Not the originals, because they came in that land in 1948. Remember. They are not the people of God. That land, why you think they're fighting over that land right now, today?
Oh, man.
It's because they are not the originals. Watch this, read on. Deuteronomy 76. And I'm going to get back to that. I'm going to prove it. Everything I said, I'm going to prove. Watch this, read.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God had chosen thee.
Who is it thee? These 12 tribes of Israel. Read.
To be a special people unto himself.
That's why I said, take black people out of the sports industry. You get a bland sports industry. Take Hispanics out of baseball, soccer. You get nothing. That's why we are a special people. Read.
Above all people.
Read that part again.
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
God says we are above everybody else. That's what God says. And that's why God says marriage is honorable. Because we supposed to be the best, but we gotta act like the best. Right now, we are not acting like the best. You got niggas that wanna be gangsters. You got young brothers that's 12 years old, 13 years old, smoking weed, selling weed. We gotta act different. We gotta move different. Because God says we are the best people that are upon the face of the earth, above everybody else. But we not acting like that.
It ain't gonna never change, brother.
It ain't gonna never change? Isaiah 14
not in my lifetime.
I got you. And you may be right. You may be right. But that's why you see brothers like this, because we was once in your shoes, right? If you look up YouTube, Israel United in Christ, just look up IUIC, Israel United in Christ marches.
What is a nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord.